Good evening, everyone. Hope you had a good Memorial Day weekend. I'd like to call the May 27, 2008 Board of Selectmen Sewer Commissioners meeting to order. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Mr. Chairman, 4 selectmen are present. Mrs. Donahue is not with us this evening, as well as the town administrator.
Okay. First order of business we have is citizens' participation. Is there anyone that would like to address the board? Mr. Newman.
Thank you, James. I just want to thank you with the board and the town administrator for being at the parade yesterday. And I'd like to have the observer, when their thumbs down, print a note that they did not print anything on Memorial Day this year. I did the courier, and they were notified with press release.
All right.
I'd like to see that, if they can do that. What do you say, Liz? You complain you don't get any information. I give you information and you don't print it.
I did print it. It was in Government 101, Mr. Newman. You must have missed it.
I must admit, because I read that thing twice.
Well, I'll give you a copy of the paper if you got it.
I would, thank you.
Okay.
Well, we did have beautiful weather for the parade, and I think it went very
We
well.
had fantastic weather.
So
It was a long walk, though.
it's a long walk.
It's a long ride, too, I'll tell you, sitting in this thing. But again, I thank you all. And I want to thank Steve for getting people out there to film the parade. He had one man with us for all our ceremonies in the morning, too.
Great.
Again, I thank you.
All right, thank you. Is there anyone else that would like to address the board? No. Announcements.
The next meeting, Mr. Chairman of the Board of Selectmen and Sewer Commissioners, is June the 3rd. The sewer workshop meeting will be held on Thursday, June the 5th, and I believe that's in this room.
Yes, I did, while we're on that, I did want to have to ask the board, it appears as though some of the staff won't be able to make the 5th, and I would like to question the board whether you'd want to move it to the 4th, and it might be possible for everyone to make it, including the sewer department. I know that we've already moved it to the 5th, but I wouldn't want us to have a workshop where there's nothing, there isn't a discussion. I believe the sewer department head, and I think
I just had something pop up where my girlfriend's son has a scouting thing. I missed the first one. It was just presented to me, so if we can move it around, I hate to miss it, but I hate to miss either. Can't miss round 2 of the crossover for scouts.
so. I just wanted to ask the board, because we certainly can hold it the 5th. We have it scheduled for the 5th. If the 4th can work, it sounds as though we could get.
Either day works for me.
Okay. Does the 4th not work?
I'll miss conservation. I just go to conservation on the first Wednesday, so just miss that. I guess if we can switch it.
I'll have to get back to you. I don't know. Not sure.
And will Jane be back?
I don't know. I think so. She'll be back for the 3rd. She will be here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that it?
That's it for that, but I think we should make a decision, whether, if everyone can make it or they can't. I know that John said he's not sure. If you think we can discuss everything without staff on the 5th, I can hold the 5th.
Well, what is it that we're actually doing? It's the fee.
The policy, yeah.
Discussing.
Well,
Right.
The policy
there are
and the
several
fee.
different ones, I think, that's one of them, but there were a couple of other issues that we were going to
Well,
discuss.
can we have the meeting, and if we decide more work needs to be done, we can have a follow-up meeting?
On the 5th?
Have the meeting on the 5th, and then
Yeah.
if we need to pull it in again the following week or something.
Okay, so we'll hold the 5th.
Okay. The Board of Selectmen will meet on the following dates: June the 17th, July the 1st, July the 15th, July the 29th, August the 5th, and August the 19th.
Okay, thank you. We have authorization to sign bills and documents.
Mr. Chairman, we have one bill. Camp Dresser and McKee. This is for professional engineering services for the design of sewers in the 7 remaining priority areas in the town of Wareham in accordance with our agreement dated August the 15th, 2006. This is for a total amount due of $95,408.00, and I recommend that the board approve this bill.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
You notice, Mr. Chairman, that the explanation is finally there after 9 months to a year of asking. That's the way they should look.
Motion carries 400.
Mr. Chairman, we have an appointment for the Assistant Town Accountant.
We were just talking about those chairs, too.
Whoa.
I'm just surprised.
You all right?
How do you do? I know it. Sorry.
No, we're
No,
sorry.
we're sorry.
It wasn't that exciting an appointment. To appoint Mr. John Sanjanet as the Assistant Town Accountant in accordance with Mass General Law, Chapter 41, Section 49A.
Second.
All in favor?
All discussion?
For discussion?
I have 2 questions, Mr. Chairman. One, I see the letter from Robert Bliss, Town Accountant. I have talked to Mr. Sanjanet, and he's willing to take this responsibility. And then I look under the general laws there, and it says the person appointed as assistant hereunder may receive a salary from the city or town. We're not looking for any more money here, are we? No, sir. Okay. And aye.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Abstained? Motion passes 400.
Mr. Chairman, we have one interview and appointment for Whitney Schmidt as a member to the Community and Economic Development Authority, CEDA, for a term to expire June the 30th, 2011.
Is Whitney here? No?
And
Well-
if I may just ask, when I was looking at the application, it said, it had that commission, but then it said alternate committee, any board deems fitting and in need. And looking at the letter that's attached to it, I was wondering if anyone spoke to the applicant regarding maybe getting onto the planning board. The backgrounds in underground construction, project management, permitting, site safety, and I know that not that I want to take Whitney away from community and economic development. Maybe we could get a twofer here. I'm just.
Well, Mr. Chairman, it's a very good idea. In addition to that, I'd like the opportunity to at least interview
Right.
and have a discussion. The seat is a very important
Right.
function.
Well, and I have asked the office that all of the applicants and re-applicants to come in for interviews because I felt that as far as the board's concerned that it is nice to have that interview as well as the part about reapplying.